Hey everybody, welcome to Pilot in Greenville, Virginia, the birthplace of these things, because this is where I did my very first one. Today, I want to discuss something I find funny. I find it funny that, as you all know, I'm an atheist, okay? I find it funny though that an atheist really doesn't give a shit whether you're Catholic, Muslim, Buddhist, whatever, worship the flying spaghetti monster. We really don't care. But yet, as soon as a Christian finds out that I'm atheist, they have to immediately start pointing out why I'm wrong. It's like, you can't be free to be what you want and who you are, because everybody wants to change you. Live and let live. Why can't people just be happy? I mean, if you believe in God and everything, that's fine and dandy. More power to you. I ain't got a problem with it. But as soon as I tell people I don't, they immediately have to explain to me why I should. And why I'm wrong for being an atheist. It's the same for everything. I've touched on some of these subjects before, so sorry if you hear something you've heard already. But, pro-choice. We don't care whether you get an abortion. We don't care whether you don't get an abortion. It's your choice. We don't care. But a pro-lifer, immediately they have to try to change your mind and explain to you why you're wrong. Why your viewpoint is wrong. And it's so evil to be all these things. They can't just let you be. Choice is choice. You have a choice whether yes or no. That's all there is to it. I don't try to make religious people non-religious. I just state my feelings on the subject. That's it. I don't try to explain to you why you're wrong, like you all try to explain to me why I'm wrong. I don't care. It's got no bearing on me. I used to be Catholic. I was baptized. I was brought up in a Catholic house. We went to church every Saturday for a half an hour, because Saturday was great, because the Mass was quick, bing, bang, boom, out. Father Bondi was smoking. He'd get you in and out in a half an hour. And then we'd go and have our family dinner. It was usually, Saturdays was usually either hot dogs or pizza. A lot of times we would stop at Ecabelli's and get pizza on the way home from St. Mary's and Boston Spa. But I did all that. I went to Sunday school. I was brought up believing all this crap. I even went to Catholic school for 3 years, from 6th grade through 8th. I did all that. I got my first confession, my first communion, the signs of the cross, all that crap. I did it all. And then, many years down the road, once I got older and was able to start thinking for myself, I discovered someone called George Carlin. Yes, him. He is, believe it or not, he is very much responsible for who I am today. He taught me to question everything. To look at things with an open mind and decipher whether it made sense. Now, the reason that I started to look at things this way is, and none of you can argue with this. I don't care. You can try, but you won't be successful. Because no religion, I don't care which one, I really don't care. You can name any one you want, it has no effect on this statement. No religion can stand up against logic. You start throwing a logical argument against any religion and it crumbles. Okay, now let's look at it this way. Regardless of what religion it is, you all believe that there's an invisible man in the sky, okay, that watches you. Now, let's take this apart piece by piece. An invisible man, a ghost, what have you, in the sky. Now, we've sent spacecraft up there. We have planes that fly up there. Wouldn't you think somebody would have hit him? Okay. Alright, so you can throw the argument that, he's beyond that area. Okay, now we are in a solar system with 9 discovered planets. That's just in our solar system alone. Plus sun, moons, all that other happy horse shit. Now he's beyond that area. Okay? How big is this motherfucker? In order to see that long distance. And he's watching what you're doing. Really? Seriously. Okay. So be it. That's what you want to believe. You can believe it. To me, logically, it doesn't make a bit of sense. Now, you also believe that this guy controls everything that you do. I believe that I control everything I do. I am giving situations, I look at the situations, I decipher the situation, I look at the options to deal with that situation, I choose one. And that's my choice. That is how I decide to deal with that given situation. It's me. And I deal with the consequences of that choice. Alright, now, this is not just the Catholic religion, okay? This is all of them. The Muslims believe there's some invisible man watching them. You look at these things logically, it just doesn't make sense. But I don't try to change what you do or don't believe in. So why do all these people, as soon as I post something that has to do with against their beliefs and everything, everybody's got to jump in and start pointing out why I'm wrong and why they're right? It's just, you're not right. I'm not right. You're not wrong. I'm not wrong. It all boils down to what you think. So there's no reason. Fuck. You light. To try and change people. Why does everybody have to be a carbon copy of each other? What happened to individuality? What happened to being yourself? I'm not going to be you. I'm not a conformist. I won't conform. I haven't conformed for many years. My name is Mark Schaefer. I am Mark Schaefer. I'm not Joe Blow Public. I'm not going to be Joe Blow Public. Stop trying to change me. It's not going to work. You're wasting your breath. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your comments and your posts. There's nothing you can say or comment or post that's going to make me go, you know something? I've been wrong all these years. I don't believe in any of it. I'm not going to believe in any of it because none of it is logical. There's absolutely nothing that is logical about it. The Indians were the only ones who's actually had like any sense to all of this. They worship things they could see. The sun, it rises, it falls. The rain, it comes all the time. Animals, you can see them. You can give thanks for them being there. You can give thanks for them providing food, clothing, whatever sustenance you need. All that makes sense. The Egyptians. Honestly, I believe the Egyptian gods were aliens. I think all these things that they saw in the sky were all UFOs and aliens visiting this planet. I'm sorry, no human being built the pyramids. I know the scientists have figured out how it could be done with modern materials and everything, but now we've been being visited for many, many, many years by outside civilizations. We're not the only intelligent, if you want to call us intelligent. I wouldn't, but for argument's sake, we are not the only intelligent beings in this galaxy, solar system, or the solar systems beyond ours. But I'll probably get into that some more later on, because that is something I could always talk about and always will be able to talk about. But trolls, back off. It's pointless. You're wasting your time. Alright? So, you all take care. I've got to get going. I've got shit to do, places to go, appointments to try and make. And I'll talk to you all later. You take it easy.